Hi. Yeah, you're the first one. I still have to drop the link everywhere. Yeah, all good. What about you? By the way, I tried to change a feature in the stream settings, so tell me if through the stream you noticed different things, because I tried to cut the delay because I don't really like it. But I mean, it should decrease the latency, kinda. So tell me if the stream is fine. Yeah, there were like 10 seconds of delay, stuff like that. Let's go. Yeah, OBS already tells me that it's dropping frames. Let's hope I don't crash. I mean, today I will try with this latency, and I mean, I can always change it. Oh, I was in the game corner before. I didn't save in front of the Latios. Well done. I was farming for the Voltor Flip game. How many eggs have you reached for your Chime account? Didn't start the timer. Alright. By the way, today I'm gonna reach 5 times the odds. I just realized. So I will have to change the the words in the right part of the screen again. There is nothing to laugh about it, actually. Hi Tiago, how are you doing? Today I'm getting to 5 times the odds. Did you get anything cool? Nice, nice. By the way, guys, tell me if you see that the stream lags, because I before going on stream, I changed the delay setting. So because there were like 10 seconds of delay in the streams before, and now I don't really like the delay, so I tried to cut it down, but I'm trading a bit of latency to cut the delay. So OBS already says me that I'm dropping frames, but the stream shouldn't be lagging. But in case it lags, tell me, because in the future I will go back to the delay to have a decent latency. I also heard of him completing the Pokédex, because it happened to come on my home on Twitter, like a tweet in which he says so. Cool, actually. Hi Sidious, how are you? Thank you. Hopefully we will get something. If not, we will just get to 5 times the odds today. Don't worry, Eli. Yeah, I can imagine. 4 hours of sleep. But it won't stop you from hunting the Giratina tonight. Yeah, it's fair. But will you do something during the stream tonight, or will you just be like here watching? Ciao Salatel. How's it going with Suicune? You have definitely already passed the odds at this point. Go for it. Then my guess didn't work. Pretty sad. And here it comes the second guess. 14Ks, baby. You will get it. Hi TD. It would be nice. It would be nice. That's not a good guess, actually. I feel like I'm getting to 50Ks, but I don't feel like I'm getting that far. I mean, that far. I'm already that far, but I don't feel like I'm getting over 60Ks. I don't know. It would be like devastating. Yeah, I've been streaming since half of February, 5 times per week, and I haven't found... I mean, I found only Phoebus. Hi, Amenazar. I'm still farming for the coins because I will double out in the game corner, but I'm farming the 50k coins in 3 games, so that I won't need to farm the coins in the future. If I farm to 50k in 3 games, I'm able to buy all of them without having to play the game again. But the first one that I will go for will be Abra, and I will go for like Abra, Sangrio, Icans, Dratini, and like in order of the number of coins. So then I will get to Eevee, then Mr. Mime, and then Porygon. That's the plan. I still haven't decided if I will go for an Eevee quest with all of them, because if I will try to get I mean, as many EVs as possible in different ways. So I won't go for 6 EVs from the game corner, but for now I will only go for one. And I also already got one actually. I got the Bill one. But I mean, I want to collect all the game corner Pokemons. So, and I already also got a Dratini, but it was not on stream. It was not even on Europe, so I will go for another Dratini. Don't instigate him, TD. fixing the rubber bands. That's because of one screen is. That's why one screen is white. Alright. Of course you will. Enjoy your meal. In only 8 hours, I will be 2 days into the Tentacool hunt. And that's pretty okay, actually. In the next 2 months, I mean, all the lessons are from... I'd say that are all of them in the afternoon, but they can also go from like 11 AM to 5 PM. I got super weird schedules this year. The previous year I used to go in the morning. But now, yeah, I have my lessons. I mean, almost all the lessons in the afternoon, so I will have to have my lunch outside. But I will also, I mean, I will go out in the morning anyway, because I have to go to the gym before going to the university. So I will have to go. I mean, to go out from my house around 8 AM or stuff like that. Yeah, that's okay, but having a lessons right after the lunch is pretty bad, actually. Pretty bad. Especially if you eat a lot. And I mean, in the end, the lessons, even if they are early in the morning, aren't that bad if you sleep a decent amount of time. If you don't, they're gonna be bad. If not, they're gonna be okay, actually. I mean, in my case. But yeah, when I was in high school, I wasn't sleeping at all. And the first 2 hours of lessons were devastating. I was almost sleeping in class. I was on another planet for the first 2 hours. Are you used to have breakfast? Because it also helps if you haven't slept that much. I don't follow any sports anymore. There are so many great footballers that are Italian. Yeah, that one is a cool memory. Unfortunately, I was too young to remember the moment. But it would have been great if I had any memory about it. No, I don't. Yeah, some of them do. Yeah, two of them in particular, I'd say. then the other one don't really care. Are you a football fan? Yeah, I mean, I used to like it when I was playing. I also used to watch like the competitive scene, but right now I don't anymore. No, I didn't. I had a bunch of them, but I wasn't collecting them at all. I was just playing with my elementary school mates, but super casually. I had so few of them. I already heard of it. Let me Google it actually. I'm sure I know about it. Yeah. I had some cards. I don't have them anymore, but ciao Lux. It depends on the on where you go actually, but they are pretty expensive. Now the prices went up, so yeah, I'd say that on average in a restaurant you are not spending less than €9, but it depends because there are some type of pizzas that are more expensive, so it depends. And it also depends on the region in which you go to. Yeah, today 5 times the odds. It is that day. I will Lux, don't worry. The goal is always the same, to get Latios before the end of April. And it seems pretty difficult to reach. I should be able to reach 6 times the odds month actually. I'd say that in the remaining 20 days of April I will be streaming 15 days, so yeah, I should be able to pass the 6 times the odds. Yeah. It is pretty sad. The saddest goal. I don't have any. I only drink water, and if I'm going out with my friends just to drink, I'm drinking a Coke, and that's it. Zero also. Exactly. That's why I've never touched any drop of it, and I never will. Don't really feel the needing to. I wanna live as long as I can. Yeah, I guess that 3 liters per day are enough to stay hydrated. To confuse a 3DS with a microwave, you should at least be high. Is it that aggressive? Yeah, they drink vodka as if it was water. Do you guys think I will double my previous longest round? Because we are not even that far from such a goal. Only 21 Ks remaining. 22 Ks. By the way, Salaterva, I also almost completed the 50 Ks in my third game. I should be at 30 Ks. So I guess that in the next 2 days / 3 I will have completed also the third game. But I still don't know when I will start hunting for the Game Corner Pokemons. I think I will do it whenever I feel to. I will just approach that hunt in the same way I approached the Shiny Fossil quest. So it was just fulfilling an empty spot. I mean, whenever I had to figure out what to hunt next, I was hunting for one of the fossils in the meanwhile. But now I already programmed all the hunts for this year and probably the following one. So I feel like whenever I will want to, I will go for a phase in the Game Corner quest or in the Fossil quest in a super free way. Yeah, it is very difficult to predict hounds. My today's session with the water flip was a bit worse because I was having a super bad luck, and every time I was reaching the level 7 I was hitting a Voltorb and I was dropping. Yeah. That's sad actually. But thank God in the third game, in which I had to reach the 50k coins, I had already started getting the coins like 3 or 4 months ago, and I already got 11k, so I started with a sort of advantage. Yeah. I predicted correctly. I'm getting so many decent predicts in the last months. I also predicted another round from a person on Instagram, and he got it like during like that sort of number. I mean, I told him that he was getting it around 9k or 11k, I don't remember, and he got it in that range. I'm gonna stick to these Latios until the end of this year. Imagine. I would cry. $50k in one day, bro. You're crazy. You're crazy. You must have been playing for like 5 hours straight, and you were never like missing anything. I mean, not anything is impossible, but you were always winning when you were like super high with the levels. Because if not, it is impossible to get to 50k in one day unless you play 24 hours. The maximum I farmed in a day that I was on fire, I was missing nothing literally, was 10Ks, and I played like, I don't know, like 2 hours, but that's it. Yo, you killed it. I didn't know about the existence of a calculator, but no, I don't consider it hacking. I mean, why should I? As long as you're not cheating for the coins. I mean, I assume that this calculator, I mean, you just have to follow the calculator. You're not like downloading anything to the device, so as long as you're like, yeah, following the steps. But I mean, you don't really need to follow the steps. You may just lose time, I don't know, because in the end, even if you do the math, luck is a huge factor in that game, and there are so many scenarios in which you just have the 50-50 or like even a 75%, 25%, and you get it wrong, even if you do it after having done the math. So at that point you might just play the game by yourself, and that's it. Is there a way to change the odds? Bro, I'm discovering things, literally. 3 days ago I found out that you can actually manipulate the RNG even in the IRL devices, and I thought you only could on the emulators. But I mean, if you can also alter the odds, I mean, is there any way to prove that I'm not altering the odds? Because I might want to show it on an eventual Latios video at this point. Chad, random clicking bottle flip. Yeah, looks, but it is pretty easy to find out what is the best spot to, I mean, the best path to click. It is not difficult at all. Then you can still get a Voltorb, because that's the game, but yeah, it is a pretty simple game in the end. It is not simple to win, because you have to be lucky, but to do the best choice you can, it is pretty simple in the end. Alright, but by doing so you would have to like keep the action replay inserted, or not? Am I wrong? I really have no idea on how to do these things. I don't know if you can literally download such a thing from the computer and install it on the game. I have no idea actually. But I mean, if you have to keep the action replay in, it is pretty easy to show that you are not altering the odds in the end. But I mean, you might do it. Oh, I got your point. So like you keep the action replay in for 4 months you get nothing, and then you start hunting for real by like dropping the action replay. Yeah, I mean, imagine doing such a thing. I didn't understand your last message, Salataru. Hi, Wad. Yes, sir. We're close. 240 encounters away. Finding these Latios would be the most relieving thing that I have ever felt, probably. Which was your longest ever hunt, Wood? How many days? I'll tell you right away. Let me see the day in which I got Phoebus. I got Phoebus the 10th of March. So tomorrow it will be a month without any shiny. And then before I got Magneton that I was not counting, and Latios the 29th of January. Such a bad 2024 score by far. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, he better do it after all the effort I put in his Latios. Now that I think about it, apart from me being stuck in this city for Latios, also him is stuck, so this mustn't feel good for him. Something that I would also love to, for me to happen is to get a shiny after the exact number of encounters that of another shiny that I already got. It would also be cool. I never went even close to such a thing, but it would be cool. I don't know if I would ever, if I would be even able to realize that it happened, because I don't remember every single number of soft resets that I've done for every shiny. But I'm pretty sure I would notice it. I mean, after the stream, I don't know. Yeah, probably while doing the post on Instagram, I would probably remember it. As far as I remember, it also took me a lot of hours to get that EV. I was single hunting for it. Let me see how many encounters, I mean how many soft resets it took me. It took me, oh, not even that many, 4,700, almost 800. I thought it was more than 5Ks. No, I don't. Latios is excluded by this oath. I think I will never hunt for something that also include an uncatchable, a possible uncatchable shiny. So I think it will never happen to me. Still don't know if I wanna go for the Gen 3 starters from Sapphire and Ruby, but I don't know. It should be a bit more than 100Ks. Oh, you got the shiny Pooch right now. Oh, I didn't got it. No, that's super sad. I'm sorry. Guys, drop an F in the chat. F for the Pooch. Yeah, I don't really think I'm going over 10k, over 10ks. I wish over 100ks. It has to appear, bro. Imagine going over 100ks. I don't even want to do the math to calculate the odds of such a thing to happen. Let me sit properly. By the way, I will go farther than 11:30 tonight. I will at least get to midnight, so we still have more than an hour and a half together. Alright, I would love, actually, I mean, I'd love to have a record or something that makes me go into the history of of this format. But I would accept it even if I was sure that I would, only if I was sure that I was getting, that I was getting the record. Because if it happens that I get it after 90Ks, and then after all that effort I didn't even reach the record, that would piss me. But if I was sure that I was getting the record, I wouldn't be mad. But I would be so feared about getting it when I'm around 80Ks, like in the range between 80Ks to 100Ks. I would be so scared. Drop the link on Discord. I'll check it out. By the way, I pressed by mistake the Latios button. By the way, I will repeat it once again. I would accept 100 times to get over 100Ks soft resets, even 150Ks, if that meant that I was getting 2 Latioses at the same time. I would also go over 200Ks. I don't fucking care. That's my dream in my shinyhunting career. Getting 2 shinies at once. That's it. Yeah, I do. I mean, I have a Discord account. I don't use it that much. I usually go in a call with a friend of mine to study to study math. And that's it actually. Then I used to read things that Italian shinyhunters write on our Discord servers. And yeah, that's it. Don't really use it. No, I don't really think so, Lux. I've seen so many posts on Twitter of people that were over like 50Ks, 60Ks. I'm definitely not in the top 10 right now. Not even close. Bro, there is nothing that I want more than getting 2 shinies at once. And if it happens that it's the same exact Pokemon, it would be even better. It would be huge. Imagine 2 shiny legendaries at once, the same one. It would be fucking broken. Yeah, but we are not counting that record because we are only talking about the most encounters without any shiny. Alright, I got you. Yeah, but I don't wanna get that far just to get in the top 10. If I wanna get that far, I want to be the first one. If not, I don't care. Yeah, I imagined that you were talking about a drink. At first I was like, what is Fragolino? Then I realized. I really hope. I mean, I don't know if I would count. I'm gonna ask you right now, if I'm in the game corner, alright, and I'm buying the Pokemons, alright, and I'm getting 2 shinies, one in each game, Would it be the same for you of getting 2 shinies at once with the sparkles? Because for me, it isn't. If I was getting 2 shinies from the same game, from the game corner, at once, so if I buy 5 Pokemons and 2 of them are shiny, then yeah, but it doesn't make sense. At that point, it would also count if I get 2 and one is in one game and the other one is in another game. But I don't know, I kinda want to see them appearing on the screen. Not just me scrolling the party. You know what I mean? No, I mean, you don't have to find all of them 5. What I was referring to before when I was saying that I'd love to get 2 shinies at once, it doesn't mean that I want to... I mean that I can find other Pokemons. For example, in the Eterna Forest, when I will go for the quad hunting in there, that I will see 8 Pokemons at once, if it happens that 2 of them are shiny, that's my goal actually. I'm not caring about getting all the shinies I can on screen. So Lux, do you agree with me or not? Didn't understand. Because I don't know if I'd feel like it is the same thing. Yeah, I've also seen on Instagram a person that has found 2 Sandshrew in the same reset. Hi Pokemon, how are you doing? You are in time to see me getting to 5 times the odds. Alright. I also feel like it is the same, but I don't know if I would feel like I accomplished my goal. That's what I meant. I don't know, because scrolling in the party is not the same. Imagine like seeing 2 shinies coming across the screen. I don't know, bro. But I would for sure not complain about 2 game corners shinies at once. But I don't know, I mean, if it happens that I get one of these things happening while I'm mounting in the game corner, I don't know if I would consider my goal reached. I still have to figure it out. But I feel like I would feel it. I mean, I would think it is accomplished if I'm getting 2 shinies from the same game in the game corner. But I don't know why, it doesn't make any sense. There is no difference between getting 2 in the same game. I mean, it doesn't make sense at all, I don't know. I'm good. Thank you for caring. Yeah, that's just because they don't come together at the same time. That's what is tricking me. but I don't know, I don't feel like it will happen with the game corner because I will only be double hunting there. So I mean, I will be buying 10 Pokemons at once, so it will be more likely for such a thing to happen in the game corner than in the Eterna Forest, that I will only see 8 Pokemons at once. at once. No, my lunch was, it was pasta. I eat it 2 times per day, just because I have to. I mean, I'm gaining weight, so I have to. But today I only ate it once because I was out for this dinner. I went to the Old Wild West. I don't know if you know about it. I like it. But yeah, every Italian person eats pasta every day. And right now I ate it twice per day. Not spaghetti, but I ate the regular pasta al pomodoro. And also, I mean, I ate pasta and also chicken, as always. And then I got a cheat meal for the dinner. If you go there, try the San Diego wrap. I always get it whenever I go there. I'm in love with it. I mean, it is as expensive as any other type of pub. Yeah. I'd say that you are spending at least, I don't know, from a range from 13 to 18 euros, I'd say. I don't know. I'm not really used to go there because nowadays they are pretty expensive actually. San Diego wrap. WRAP. Yeah, I'm maximizing with carbos. I mean, not even maximizing that much. In the end, I'm eating 300 grams of pasta every day, 60 grams of cereals, and then 1 piadina. There is no translation for it. As far as I know. These are all the carbs that I'm eating right now. Yeah, it tastes pretty much like the crispy McBacon from the McDonald's. It is pretty similar. Yeah, I do. It is a pretty good thing to eat, actually. It was not a sandwich. I think I will too, Judge. Yeah, a way in which I could call it, I mean, it seems a roll kebab. That might be a way to describe it. But it's not a kebab, actually. It is a crispy McBacon, a rolled crispy McBacon, actually. He was just referring to a pizza made in Naples. That's a city in Italy. I mean, the city that makes the best pizzas. Yeah. It would be pretty strange, actually. But I mean, they invented Klefki, so I assume they could also drop a pizza Pokemon. I will not. By the way, hot take, in my honest opinion, Klefki looks good as a Pokemon. I like it. And also the fact that it is also good, I mean, it was also good in the competitive. It was fascinating, actually. That Pokemon got such a huge allure, in my opinion. And also the shiny form looks good. A 120 soft resets away from 5 times the odds. Huge. I'm not able to see it green anymore. I was seeing it green like since the beginning up to 12Ks, I'd say. No, I'd say more. Up to like 20Ks, it was happening that I was seeing green, but I don't know. Bro, I found Latios. I mean, when I was going over, at some point I was over 12Ks with both of them because I was hunting both of them at the same time, and I was feeling like, because I was at 12Ks but for each of them, so I was up to 24Ks in total, and I started like doing researches about it because I was a bit worried at the beginning, but I mean, they are not shiny locked. And then like 3 days after I found Latios, so but I mean, it is pretty useless to go paranoid about it. It doesn't make any sense actually. It just happened to be Latios. Yeah, Tentacool will for sure come first, 100%. Me la ballo tutta su Tentacool. Yeah, I'm getting my degree before getting Latios. No, bro, that's super sad. I'm so sorry. 2 shinies in one day that are uncatchable. It does as far as you are doing random encounters, because they are gonna drop the sparkles. But if I'm doing soft resets, doesn't really matter. But I'm never dropping a shiny Pokemon. I mean, I'm never putting a shiny Pokemon in my first place of the party, because as I already said, I don't want to get flashed by the sparkles. That's why I'm keeping my synchronizers alive. That would be interesting. By the way, I've always thought that they were slower because of the sparkles, but I don't know if they reduced the time. I don't know, I should do a comparison, but I guess it is slower. It is slower than using a regular Pokemon. But we are talking about not even. I don't know. I should do a comparison. Hundreds of resets away. The Friends Safari got a pretty cool concept. But it was too easy to find a shiny in there. I think I found 2 random shinies in there. Wasn't it 1 in 500? Like 500 and 12? I don't know. Oh, in 200. Even worse. It has been a while since I haven't played X and Y. Thank you, Tiago. Have a good rest. In the Friend Safari, I found a shiny Spiritomb, and then I found another Pokemon, but I don't remember which one. I'm sure that I found another one, but I don't remember. Spiritomb is also something I wanna hunt in Gen 4. Still haven't even thought about any graphic for it, but there will be time. Nice. And which were the odds? Were you doing a Masuda Marathon? Me too. Thank you, Mr. Wu. It is because of the settings of the camera. It is not that red IRL. But I wanted to increase the saturation of the colors because of how it looks. Like the background, it was better. Because if I don't increase the saturation of the colors, it seems too dark in the room. Do you think that it is bad to see? I mean, that my face seems too like red or stuff like that? But it doesn't seem that red in the end. I mean, in my opinion, it is fine actually. I don't know. Tell me. Tell me if you think that it is something that I should fix. Minus 20. Huge. I'm not a clown. Or I might be. It depends. But it doesn't seem that red to me actually. But don't worry, it is not that red. But it, I don't know, I kinda agree with Wood actually. Are you sure that the problem isn't the saturation of the colors of your phone? Because, for example, my smartphone, when I'm outside and there is so much sunlight, by itself, it increases the saturation of all the colors and everything seems so freaking red. So I don't know if it might be it, but there shouldn't be the sunlight in Spain right now. So I don't know. By the way, I just opened the settings of the camera. So if I change it right now, it should be also changed on stream, like in time. So I'll show you by decreasing the saturation, it doesn't look good at all. Right now it is the 50% of saturation, that is the default. Doesn't look good at all. That's why I increased it of 30%. I got super bad lights in my room, so I had to figure out a way to fix how the camera looked, and only the super big light that I got in front of me isn't enough. That's why I also bought the Elgato, the freaking Elgato camera, because it was too bad. That question actually made my brain glitch. I think they use salty water. I mean, whenever they use a move, it always seems that the water is... there is an infinite amount of water, so I would assume that there is sea water. so that might work. And also when it comes to moves like surf or waterfall, I mean, you have to think about the seawater. By the way, I might try to decrease. Let me see. I will try to decrease of 10% the saturation, but I don't think that changes that much in the end. Now it is at 70%. I'll keep it in this way because it also seems okay. Tell me if it seems more human than before. I want to get a shiny Politoed. Out of nowhere. It was one of my favorite Pokemons when I was a child. I'll try to stick to this color saturation. What do you mean? Are you referring to like failing an exam or like a whole year? Like losing a year? Because I've never lost any year, but I have for sure failed some exams at university. I mean, the only exams that I got when I was in high school, I mean, I never failed them. Yeah, for sure. During the first and the second year. Yeah, I mean, it is boring because you have to study during the summer to pass the exam in September. But I mean, in the end, happens. I mean, as long as you don't lose any year, you're fine. Because in the end, if you pass to the other year, it means that you know what you're doing. Of course, I mean, if you don't have the best grades, there are people that knows the things better than you, but who cares? High school, I mean, who cares? As long as you don't lose any year, it is fine. I mean, 6 is fine. It is the grade of the kings. Oh, I mean, they promoted you. That's what it counts. I don't really agree. I mean, it has been 2 years since I mean, I'm no more in high school, but my mother is a teacher in high school, and it is not really that easy. I've seen so many people losing years, so many. And were you fine in the end with what happened? Were you able to go through the 5th year, or would you rather to lose the year and like change the school? By the way, it really depends on the, I'd say, in the region in which you are. I don't know, because as far as I know, like in the south of Italy, it happens pretty often that people don't lose years, just as Saltel said. But in the north, I've known people that have been losing years, and it is pretty common. If you don't do enough, you're gonna lose the year. Have you never... Did you never get a bad mark, TD? Yeah, it also depends on the school. Yeah, there are so many factors. And we freaking broke once again the odds. My favorite music is rap. It has always been rap since I was a child, and now I also love trap. Yeah, by the way, COVID was a blast. I always hated going to school, always, and being able to to stay at home. Huge. I remember that at the beginning of the COVID period, for the first 3 weeks, people really didn't know what to do. Not people, but like teachers and like the whole school system. And in those like 2/3 weeks, we were doing nothing literally. I spent the whole days in call with my friends playing the PlayStation. I remember it as if it was yesterday. From one day to another, the schools were closed. Huge. I was preparing a test, and yeah, my mom joined my room and told me that the day after the schools would have been closed, and I literally threw the book against the wall, and that's it. One of the best days of my life. Every time that I'm ill and I go to an exam right now, because back in the day, they were not exams. But right now, whenever I am ill and I have like a test or an exam, I get a super good mark because I use 100% of my brain. I don't know why. I'm super focused whenever I'm ill. I got 29 out of 30 in a partial exam in the last year when I got like 38.5 of fever. And I mean, I went there anyway because there is no way I was skipping the exam that I prepared just because I was ill. I mean, there's no way I threw my the days that I spent studying. Yeah, I mean, looks, we also did smart working. I mean, we were like doing the lessons on smart working, but at the very beginning of the period they weren't ready to handle that situation, so no one was in smart working. And as far as I remember, in the south, because my cousin told me, they started with the smart working like so later on. For example, like in my region we started like after 2 or 3 weeks, I don't remember, I think 2, I don't know, but they started after months. Yeah, I was in the 3rd year when everything happened. But I mean, 8 hours, were you already at university? I mean, I suppose you were at university. There is no way you were doing 8 hours at school. And I'm super happy that it never affected my university life, because I started university the last year, September 2022, and the whole COVID thing was already over. So I was super happy about it because I didn't wanna start university being at home. It would have been like bad. I think that my year, like people that were born in 2003 were probably the people that got the best out of the COVID, because we were still able to we didn't get affected by the first year at university. So, and we were also able to go on the trip in the last year of high school, so it was okay actually. Yeah, university, it is fair actually that you were doing 8 hours. I mean, I'm also doing, not every day, but it depends. Without COVID, there is a chance that I wouldn't be here right now, because I started shinyhunting because, not because of COVID, but I picked up again my Pokemon games because of COVID, I'd say. I was always picking up the games every once in a while, but I started like grinding for random things again in a serious way because of COVID. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be streaming right now without COVID. It is pretty strange, but I'd say that my life started going up when COVID started, literally. And right now I feel the best. In the high school period, I didn't feel good at all. Until the day that COVID came. Because when it came, I was way more like relaxed. I don't know, it is so anxious as a place, school. It really depends on like the teacher you got, and yeah, never liked that place at all. Super happy I will never go back there. Freaking prison. Yeah. The online classes were very fun actually. Is the question referred to me, Lux? Because I were, but I already said it. What do you mean, Pokemon? Yeah, I were in high school. I was attending my third year when everything started. That's true. Now that I think about it, I have refreshed my air twice and I still haven't got Latios in these like past 4 months. Since I started dyeing my hair, I had an insane bad luck. I was already talking about this in a previous stream. I started dyeing my hair in September 2023, and since that month, I only got a Diro, a Miltank, a Whismur, a Magneton, a Phoebus, and a Larias. That's it. It is like 1 shiny per month, and I've been grinding. I mean, you can tell by how many streams I've done in the past days, and yeah, even when I was off stream, I was still grinding almost every day. Seven shinies in 7 months. Yeah, it must have felt strange actually. Also, a friend of mine graduated. Oh, I was thinking about like the high school graduation. So you graduate. I mean, you got your university degree online. Is this what you were referring to? Because I always forget that you are way older than me actually. So I assume you were talking about the university degree. Huge. I'm so thankful that I won't. I mean, hopefully I won't have to get my degree online. I mean, on an online way. I don't know. I wouldn't like it. Eight shines in March. Yeah, I'd love to get your luck actually, but I kinda had so much luck the past year, so I'm not complaining. I mean, I wouldn't even be complaining even if I didn't have any luck the past year, because in the end, I mean, if I challenged a shiny Pokemon, I mean, there's no reason to complain about it. You're challenging 1 in 8192. It is fair not to be lucky. Thank you, TD. Yeah, I mean, I've always thought that air is important actually. So yeah. And honestly, I pretty like the way I got my air right now, actually. I don't know if you like it, but I personally do. I prefer when there is a bit of regrowth. I don't know, I feel it looks better, but yeah. Yeah, I completely got your point. By the way, what did you study? What is your degree about? By the way, I didn't understand Pokemon. What is the next problem? Oh, right. By the way, how many... I mean, did you get the degree in 2020 or in 2021? Bye, Eli. Thank you for being with us. Yeah, I study economy. Second year. Oh, so you got a master degree. Do you work on, I mean, in your city, or are you planning on moving in the future? Alright, I got you. I don't know it either. It should be like specialization. I don't know. Let me check it out. Yeah, qualification, specialization, yeah. I don't know, I still don't know. I'm not excluding that option for my master degree. I mean, I still don't know if I will study for my master degree in my city or if I will move. Because I still don't know what I will study, like in the specific, like specifically for my master degree. So I still don't know. But I would be okay with moving. But I mean, there are so many things to organize before being able to make such a choice, such a decision. And it also depends, because it is also like expensive to move to study, so I don't know. But I would like to move actually. It would be an interesting experience, but I mean, still don't know it. But I would like to have understood what I want to do after, before the end of this year, of this academic year, because the next year I will have to choose some specific exams, and on them it will depend like my master degree, so I better figure it out before the end of this year. yeah, if it wasn't that expensive, it would be so much easier. So much. But if you, I mean, in my specific case, you think about the fact that you will have to pay for the taxes of the university and also for the eventual rent. It is a lot actually. And then you also have to eat, so you're gonna spend other money. So yeah. Yeah, that one is a pretty difficult choice to. I mean, yeah, it is a huge decision, but you will have to. So you better not lose time in the end. Good luck. But in my case, it will be even more difficult because I'm also taking care of my dog, and I don't know how I would be able to organize. I mean, it would be difficult to move with also my dog, and if I will be alone to take care of her, if I'm like out like the majority of the hours of the day, so I don't know, there are so many things to organize, and also in 1 or 2 years so many things change, so it is difficult to make plans, unfortunately. Yeah, he better show up. By the way, Pokemon, it seems that the Pokebank is your reason of life. I want to find this Latios so much, my goodness. Can't wait to see the Eterna Forest layout. A freaking dark layout. Ciao Matte. How are you doing? Yeah, luckily, because today I'm going a bit farther. If today was a regular day on my schedule, I would have been off stream 30 minutes ago. By the way, we just broke the odds once again. From the next stream, I will have to put the new goal 6 times the odds. It is always the moment, actually. But I feel like that this is what is really cool about shinyhunting. Right now, I'm just thinking that I am gonna stick to this hunt for the next month, but I could literally change everything with the next reset and find it. And yeah, that's I don't know, I'm in love with this thing. It might be because I'm a person that has to always plan things and everything, and I'm obsessed with doing this thing. And I think that because of the fact that it is an unpredictable thing to find a shiny, it might really be it. It might really be the reason why I shiny hunt. Because it is something that I can't plan. And which shinies are you talking about? I still have to figure out the title of the Latios video. I mean, I will have to figure out a thumbnail because the title will always be the same. So like live shiny Latios after X soft resets. Yeah, and that's what makes me love shinyhunting. Actually, it is super strange. It is so controversial as a thing. Yeah, it will be a very important video. Yeah. I'll do my best to make it look good. Still haven't thought about anything for the intro, because I used to like do epic things when it comes to strange things that happen. For example, for what I did for Wizmore. In my opinion, the Wizmore video, I mean, the Wizmore video is my favorite one so far, I'd say. Yeah. Thank you. I hope to. Happy to hear that. I think that the intro was super cool actually. I don't know, it took me a while to write the whole intro and to like decide what to put and like the songs and like everything. But I really like how it came out. Yeah, but tell me the name of the Pokemons. I wanna know. Hold on. I'm gonna guess it. But I mean, I don't know. Don't even remember the initial like routes and the Pokemons you can find in Gen 5. Never mind. I would have never guessed them. I was gonna say like Blitzel, and yeah, because I forgot about Yamask, but you already told me that you were gonna go for it, but I forgot completely. But yeah, Trubbish, let's go. Don't worry. Are you gonna evolve Trubbish? And in the end, are you gonna evolve Timepole? Or are you gonna keep it? Are you gonna level it up to 100? And it will forever be a base form? I'm cursed. Oh yeah, so you got your target without even phasing. Oh, that's good actually. It feels incredible. I got extremely lucky in a similar way. I was hunting for Heracross with the headbutts, and I got it first phase, and it was also a male one. As far as I remember, yeah, it should be a male one, and I was super happy about it because it got a different horn, and the male one looks way better. Yeah, it is a male one because I nicknamed it Rocky, after Rocky Balboa. And fun fact, I named Adrian the shiny pinsir that I got with my Pokeradar just because of like the Rocky Balboa's wife. By the way, I've also been pretty lucky with the shiny Azumarill that I got first phase, 15%, and also Weezing 15% first phase. I got a broken luck back in the day. But also Garbodor looks pretty nice. I think I prefer Garbodor to Trubbish. I don't know, because Trubbish, I'm so freaking in love with the concept of that Pokemon. It looks incredibly good as a Pokemon itself, without even talking about the shiny form. So I completely see why you wanna keep it as a base form. Don't worry, you're not gonna drive me crazy. I'm happy for you. By the way, I'm pretty sure that this year I will do a birthday stream. It would be legendary if I was finding something. I've never found anything during my birthday. I mean, I've only done 2 birthdays in which I've been hunting. Yeah, I'd say. Don't crash, please. I'm gonna explode. Yeah, I think that this year I will do a birthday stream, so it would be cool to find something. 21st of April. Let's go. I could do something. I could try to, I mean, yeah, just because of the birthday stream, I could like try to hunt in the game corner, because I already got everything set up, just to maximize the chances of finding something during my birthday. But I don't know, because I don't wanna suspend the Latios sound even for a single day. I don't know. I've been hunting for it straight, so why should I? And also, how cool would it be if I get Latios during my freaking birthday? Yeah, I'm sticking to Latios. What are the percentages in that route? Imagine. I will have a family, 2 children, and not any Latios yet. Fair. I've never been a fan of that Pokemon at all. Also, Gothitelle and the wall line is fucking ugly, in my honest opinion. I got a friend of mine that was such a fan of that Pokemon in elementary school. I don't wanna know why, but it's fucking awful, in my honest opinion. I don't know. I don't know, I don't like the shiny form either. By the way, today I think I will go up to 1 AM, so still more than half an hour of hunting. So I think I get to 300, I'd say, and then I will go off stream. Yeah, Rionicos looks incredible. I've always been a fan of that Pokemon. It was it was in my top 5 when I was in elementary school. I was always drawing it like everywhere, literally. It was also super easy to draw. I mean, it is a simple Pokemon in the end. Yeah. They came out in 2012? Maybe 2011, I don't know. It should be, because Gen 6 came out in 2014. So Gen 5 should be like 2012. I was like 9 years old. Yeah, I've seen so many Instagram stories about the eclipse. Pretty cool. Oh, 2010. Oh yeah, so 2012 must have been black and white too. Yeah. By the way, black and white, what a game. Has the Maractus shiny on something special? I mean, is it difficult to find? What is the percentage? Is it like 10%? Oh, alright. Damn. 8 phases. Oh, so you have done 8 phases and you haven't even found it. Huge. You have to go back in there. If I think about it, I got twice my target. That was a 15% one in the first phase. I feel blessed. And then with my Wizmore 33%, 8 phases. Shinyhunting. Huge, 16 systems. By the way, Matt, you should go for it in my opinion. I really like the hounds in which you can get different Pokemons, especially if in that place there are so many different things that you can get. The feeling of not even being sure that you're gonna get the shiny you want amazes me. I mean, right now, I know that when something will shine, it will be a Latios. I mean, on Earth Gold, of course. But I don't know, when I was hunting for Whismur, not being sure about it, I mean, I've been loving it. Then I was getting a bit tired of that hunt, just because I didn't like the route in which I was hunting for it at all. I don't know, and I already got everything from that area but my target, so it was awful. But when it comes to random encounter rounds in which you can get different things, it is more interesting as a situation, in my opinion. Nice. Oh, I've seen a video about the ducklet hound. Yeah, what a boring hound. It is one of the few videos that I've seen about Gen 5. I mean, the few shiny reactions that I've seen. Huge. Random shiny drill bore. Cryogonal also looks pretty good. A good color combination. How many shiny hounds have you started in these like 4 days in which you were not on my streams? Yeah, that one is a cool hound. I will also go for it, for sure. I will go for the whole trio. I love them. What do you mean? Oh, alright. What is the name? I wanna check it out. Yeah, drop the team. Go ahead. Tell me it looks good. I won't cover it. Hi Michael, how are you doing? No, it is not a roamer. Thank God. I'm mounting the static Latios from the event. I already looked at it and I won't cover it. It's fucking awful. It ruined the trio. What is that? I mean... Worst Pokemon ever, or just worst Generation 8 Pokemon? Because worst ever Pokemon? I don't know actually. Ever. It for sure got the spot in a flop 5. But I don't know if it is the worst looking one. How many soft resets are you into it? Yeah, Audino is also one of the worst ever Pokemon for me. I think I already covered it. Absolutely awful. Let's go, my boy Carracosta. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be competitive. Good luck on the Eevee. I hope you'll get it soon. Sooner than my Latios. Pretty much. By the way, one of my two AirPods ran out of battery, and something that I really hate is listening to like music or like sounds from only one AirPod. I hate it. I didn't used to hate it when I was like younger. I used to only have one yeah, like one AirPod. I mean, didn't have the AirPod back in the day, but the one with the cable. But now I hate it when the sound only comes from like one direction. I don't know. Yeah, I agree. I feel worse after like a session in which I listen to, for example, a video or I don't know, anything. For example, for 1 hour straight with only one AirPod. I feel way better. I feel way worse, and I feel way better when I got two of them. I can't stop thinking about the moment in which I will find Latios. How legendary it will be on the stream. I think I will freak the fuck out. I don't know, even if I'm not used to like, I mean, I'm used to be excited, of course, because I'm a human. Imagine being 4 months on a shiny and not reacting at all, but I don't know. I will be close to an earth attack. Not because of the shiny itself, but because of the fact that I will be able to hunt for something else. I will be pleased. Imagine my capture card freezes. Because in the end, the chances of the capture card freezing when you are when you are hunting for a legendary are way higher, because you're gonna stay on the battle for, it depends on the shiny and on the on the legendary and on the pokeball you want to catch it in, but you're gonna, the fight is gonna at least last 20 minutes, and in 20 minutes so many bad things can happen just because of the math. So if you also think about the fact that you might also do mistakes about counting the PPs and you might also lose the shiny because of it, there are so many things that can go wrong. Every single time I hunt for a shiny legendary, I'm always like super focused when it comes to catching it or like the battle itself, because too many things can go wrong. It is not even that difficult to raise the happiness in the end. Something that you might do is actually putting the Eevee in front of your party, and also like getting a Macargo with like flame body or stuff like that, and like going up and down to farm eggs. Then you're gonna get the happiness and also the eggs. That might work. But I remember that it was like super easy to raise the happiness, especially in Platinum and also Diamond and Pearl, because of the snacks that you could feed your Pokemon with. Yeah, throw is awful. I completely agree. Yeah, I was not referring to the vitamins, but I was referring to, they should be named Puffin, but I don't know if in English they are named in the same way. But yeah, in the end it doesn't take that long to raise the happiness. It's pretty easy though, yeah, I'd say. What are you gonna hunt after the Eevee? Let's see. Are you gonna stick to Generation 4? I guess you're hunting for it in Generation 4. Or are you gonna move to another generation? Alright, I see. Good luck. Yeah, Relicanth really looks good. I will hunt for it in Gen 4. Yeah. Go for it. By the way, guys, in 50 encounters, I'm gonna go off stream. For today, I feel like it is enough. 3 hours. Let me just get a couple of the Pokemon guesses. Easy. Yeah, I think it is with these worms. I've never done any research about it, but I know that you can do like a 100% rally count, and if I'm remembering correctly, I don't know. Hi Pokemon. Alright, don't worry, Salator. Yeah, it is so underrated too. I remember that when I was a child, I used to think that it was ugly, but there was no reason. I mean, the shiny is like godly. The regular form is not ugly, but the colors, I mean, aren't the best, but they are fair colors for that Pokemon. But I mean, I see why I didn't like it that much when I was a child, but right now I'm in love with it. And the shiny is broken. Oh, by the way, I didn't. I was sleeping on your message, Pokemon. I didn't saw it. No, I mean, why should you? I mean, why would you change your name? I mean, you are the Pokemon right now. I would stick to the original name, even if you change it. Then I would have a doppelganger on my stream. You're gonna show to your child the Ludwig when he will be older. And it will be a huge memory when he will also be a shinyhunting fan. You will be able to tell him that he got a shiny before even knowing that the shinies existed at all. Thinking about it, I have no idea when I discovered about shiny Pokemons. I feel like I've always known about them. I don't know. I really don't remember. I'm pretty sure that I didn't found out about them because of the cartoon. Pretty sure. Articuno? I didn't even finish reading the whole thing. No, I didn't. I would remember of it. I mean, I would for sure remember about it, and I didn't. The first ever shiny that I found, even if I had played so much when I was a child, was the shiny Ghastly in 2018. By the way, let me read again the Pokemon description. Let me get translate. What does Snidarian? I don't. Hold on. I've never even heard of the Italian translation of that word in my entire life. Tentacool? But I don't know, because I don't remember the entire, in particular the whole thing. Alright. Let's go. Oh, Tentacool. I said Tentacool. Of course, as always. The last time it was People Up and I said Empoleon. Anyway. By the way, I didn't read the comma between red and I, because I'm reading the messages from my smartphone. They are little, they are written so little, and I didn't read the comma. So I was thinking about the red eyes, and I was like, what? So I was just throwing names, and I was like, does Tentacool have red eyes? Anyway. Imagine being 21 and not even able to read. Watchog. That's a meme. By the way, I was not even watching anymore how many encounters I was into Latios, because I have to go off streaming 14 encounters. Clearly a sea Pokemon, Watchog. Yeah, we can say that I failed successfully the Tentacool guess. Dropping a solid Articuno that doesn't have anything red. But yeah, I thought, I don't know, it might have like red eyes, I don't know. Not at all. By the way, Pokemon, I sadly I've never been in love with Latios as a Pokemon at all, and also the shiny, I don't know, they don't really look that good in my opinion, but I have hunted for it on Pokemon X and Y, because at the beginning I was trying to do like some meta downs in X and Y, and I was like, oh, there is a cool fishing method in X and Y that doesn't exist in Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, so I decided to try it out, and I got like 3 or 4 shiny love discs with the chain fishing method, and that's it. Yeah, it really has nothing to do with it. But I don't know, I just read half of it, I mean, I feel like I read something about, yeah, light blue, clear body, too large. I was thinking about the wings, so I just dropped Articuno. I was trying to overplay the guess. And I got fucked. And I won a hunt for the legendary bird. It will be cool. I think I will be, I don't know, because I'd like to hunt for them. I mean, I'd like to do like a sort of race, but it would mean that I would be triple hunting for them. But I got 4 devices in total, so I would be, I mean, I would be losing some potential. But anyway, that's the last encounter. I'm gonna wait to scroll down on the Tentacool, imagine if this one is the shiny. It is not. Super strange. By the way, guys, thank you so much for being in my company for these super long 3 hours. Thank you so much. I enjoyed so much the stream as always. I will be on stream tomorrow. So yeah, thank you so much again for being in my company, and see ya then. Hold on, let me see what you wrote. A time machine right now, would you say to yourself from the past to not hunt for Latios? No, I wouldn't. I would go for Latios anyway. With that being said, see ya.